Hey guys, Ben here from Ottr. I'm the ops director here, but all the creatives I work with seem to think that my name is Fiverr Excel because all I work with is spreadsheets. However, that's not the case. I also work with other things like, well, what this video is going to be about, Notion. So 5 years ago, Dan and I started the company.
I'm our first client.
And for the first 3 years, I was pretty much managing the whole thing on email and the calendar. So shoots would get booked in, I'll put it in the calendar. We need to do something, put it in the calendar. There's a meeting, put it in the calendar. And then jobs and where jobs are at that current point in time, on email. There was never ever a fluid system of how I could stay organized all the time in one place. So the problem with that was everything was always mismanaged. I had to check different pieces of software for where stuff was and when it was ready and when it wasn't ready and when it was going out. And also that Dan had to use the same system. Dan was running things from email or from the calendar. We needed to have something that put everything in one place, everything was organized and everyone in the team could use it. So, intro Notion. It's really easy to use. You can share it with anyone, including the team, and when you update information live on it, it gets shared with the team automatically. So it's pretty much the best way you can share live information, updates on jobs with the team without having to use stuff like Google Sheets and slides, which in my opinion get really boring. So let's jump straight into the workspace that we use. This is our dashboard. We've used Ottr's because, well, Ottr works. It kind of sounds cool and they're really cute animals, aren't they? Let's admit that. And I've kind of broken up into three main segments of why I use the software. The first one's work, so that's everything to do with work. Our job list, our internal videos we want to do, like this one, and then meeting notes that we have in the meeting room or out in the open world. So first thing I take you into properly is going to be job list. I've put some client jobs in there that are currently running and also taking some stuff out that we've signed NDAs on. So it might look like we're quiet, but I can guarantee you we're not. So basically what we have here is our new in, that's our column where we have new works come in. So whether that's at the quoting stage or it's at the stage where it's about to start but nothing's actually started yet. There's no wheels in motion, but the idea is there. Needs attention, that's normally for me. So if you know I need to get a quote out or I need to finalize some things with the client before we can even get pre-production going, that's where it goes. And then waiting to start is waiting to start. So that might be a job that we booked in for Christmas time. We are waiting until December before we can do anything with that. So those are the three kind of like intro points to the job list. And then we'll go into pre-production, which is, as you know, pre-production and everything from storyboarding, booking shoot days, models, locking down locations, all that good stuff. Production is when it's actually filming, it's happening. Post-production, in the studio, getting amended by the guys, getting created and all the bells and whistles getting put on. And then it goes into ready to send. That's for me to then send it to the client and see how they get on with it. I will then move that over into sent when it's sent and then signed off when it gets signed off, hopefully straight away. Just to give more context on that bit. So the new in, needs attention, waiting to start is normally handled by me. I'm the operations side. And then it goes over to the creative team on the pre-prod and post-production side. And then when those guys are happy to it, it goes into ready to send. I'll send it, communicate with the client. Any sort of niggling or feedback they need me to sort out, I'll speak to the studio and get that done for them. And then we move that over into signed off. And then normally we're good to go on to the next job. But that's basically how the job list works. Another really interesting thing that we use is we've got a section called Ottr videos as well, which is any member of the team can basically add an idea of a video they want to shoot internally, like this one. Any sort of idea you could possibly think of, we list it by the idea, who's going to write it, what status is it in, what channels is it for, the video genre, video intention, and kind of who's going to edit it, when it's going to happen, all that good stuff. So it's a really easy way for us just to unload ideas at any point in the day or night on something we want to create in-house. The really interesting thing about that and the really useful thing about it is Max could be on holiday in Devon at 7 p.m. and he thinks, oh my God, that's an awesome idea, I want to do something like that. Just add it to Notion. It's there, it's recorded. It doesn't drop it on WhatsApp or an email and we lose it forever. It's there and it will get made at some point. So it really helps us execute. Did I mention you can also use it on mobile? That's another handy feature because it means we can add or delete stuff whenever, wherever, and also view it in live, real time. We also store all of our client information in Notion, so that's pretty much name, contact, email address, all of the above, all the jobs they're linked to, or the previous jobs they're linked to, or the current jobs they're linked to, as well as we transfer locations, Google Drives, content, ongoing conversations, and everything in between. Documentation, team directory, kit list, archive, podcast tracker, brand assets, even company mileage. Hope you like our new van, by the way. This is our new black Ford Transit Custom. Anyway, into the next segment, which is retainers. So retainers are basically contracts that we have with clients that are work and not pieces of work that run on a month-to-month basis, signed on for nearly a year, and it just keeps everything ticking over nicely. So I can't really show you too much detail on these because with most of the work that we do, it's kind of on a need-to-know basis, or we're not allowed to share the content until it's actually live, which most of it isn't yet. So this is like an example template I've made for the purpose of this video. And as you can see, clients will basically come in here, they'd add a job like basic editing on video, and they'll add it to the workflow. We'll then pick it up, put it into processing. When that's done, completed, ready to upload. And when that's done and signed off, uploaded. This is easy as that. This is just a really surefire, easy way system that we can use with clients to add work in, and they can utilize retainers much easier without us having to go through huge email chains and misunderstand what clients want. It's all in one place, it's all local, it's all centralized. So that is my short and sweet guide to Notion, why it's useful, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about it, just drop us a comment on the comments and I'll get back to you. And I've been Ben from Ottr. Have a good day.